Hello and welcome to the World Championship in RPA. I'm here doing the commentary. I would love to participate, but I'll leave all of these skilled guys doing it. You can still join if you joined their Isle of Automation Discord at the URL you see down below here. I will not have sound on from the World Championship. In that way, I can talk my way through the questions, which will go in the quiz bites. I'll do some sort of live standings where I will both comment on the questions and I'll also try to see who's winning. It is a nice competition because everyone can win. I saw one of the questions beforehand and it was quite suitable from a general standpoint. So thank you for watching. I can also open the chat up here and let's just say hi to everyone. Hello everyone. That's it. I can see we are currently 53 people on the World Championship. Maybe I should start the sound as well here. So here we go. I think I will focus more on the questions. I will try to do my best to answer the questions as they come up and see that we are getting more and more people joining. So I will take a break for 1 minute until the event starts and then I'll be back doing the commentary.
And there'll be a small break of 10 seconds before the next question comes up so that you get a breather, and the leaderboard would be displayed after each question so you know who's at the top. Now a key thing to note is that
So right now we are at the introduction in the World Championship of RPA. We have the introduction. You can still join if you quickly join the Discord. It's just a multiple choice test, so it's not a very complicated World Championship. This first here, and let's say hello to Desminder, which is actually saying hi to me. So,
you can just see
so
how
now
this
we're
works.
moving
This is not
inside
the main quiz. This is
the
just a trial training
Quiz
quiz
Bites
so that you
channel,
can get
and
interest
we
on
will start the
things.
World Championship.
Yeah, and
So
just maybe I will mention that in case you don't have this on your channel list, please click on channels and roles and select the checkbox next to quiz dash bytes channel, and you should have it displayed then.
And we're about to start here. I'll just mute again, and then I'll tell you all what this is about. This is the World Championship. We are a community of 6,000 plus RPA developers that decided to make the World Championship because we're working on a lot of tools, and I think we're about to start here. So let's get the sound on, and I will do some guessing, and I'll also see who is winning. I can see my wife Stine is there, so will it be exciting? I know she plans to win.
what's it's gonna look like? Okay, great. Hopefully it should work. You know, automations tend not to work, but let's see.
We are about to get the first questions are here. The quiz will start in 5 seconds. I'm very excited. We will see which is the oldest RPA tool in the market. I will say Blue Prism. And it's just who answers the first who will win.
To record your answer. Don't
Everyone.
add any new reactions. You have to use 1, 2, 3 for one of these to record your answer.
Okay. I see people are trolling us today.
Oh yes, that's always the case. So now you have the answer. It will show who was the fastest in answering.
And I was at third actually. Stine beats me by 2.
Ooh, look at who's number 3, Anders.
Oh, I always made it, but I almost made it. Who is the best person on this server?
Again, I think everybody should know the answer to this one. Yes. Oh my god, yes.
Yes, someone says me 6 or Superman.
Very nice.
Well, thank you, Neonover, for including me in the quiz. And of course, my answers will not count as real answers in this quiz. And
Cabbage is still in the lead, but we have a tie
Cabbage.
between Stein and Stefano. Very interesting.
Cool. I will not win this championship. In fact, if I get a place, it will not count. It's just for the fun of it.
Well,
So.
you reacted.
I reacted for fun. I didn't do that to get points. This is hard one.
And these are just, it's very cute.
This is a hard one.
Super cute.
What does it say?
And I'll just mute a bit, and to you new viewers, tell you what this is about. This is the World Championship. These are just trial questions, which we will but not count towards the real championship. So now we are about to begin. I will unmute again.
But remember, you need to be at the top 3 to win the prize at the end. So, for example, in this one, Noodles, Stefano, Cabbage were the top 3, and they would have won a prize if this was the actual quiz. Okay? So, I think this is good to go. Let me just clean this up.
Sorry, I have one question. Maybe one person is messaging me asking why he cannot join. He says there's the channel locked at the moment for him. Do we have some limit of people?
While these guys fix this, I cannot recommend enough joining the Isle of Automation Discord, where we network and help each other with solutions across all tools. If I scroll a little bit down here, you can see that we have Power Automate, we have UiPath, we have Automation Anywhere, AutoHotkey, Blue Prism, Kofax, everything that you want. But now it's quiz time. I will guess along and I will try to explain my question. I will start this background sound and then I will speak over it or maybe mute. So yeah.
Options lag. That's why the options like load one by one. Once all the options are loaded, only then the answers are displayed. If you read the instructions also, the instructions say that wait for all the options to load before you start reacting. If you start reacting before, it won't even register your answers. So once the fourth option has loaded and the moment you see the answers, that's when you got to read the question, understand the question. Please understand some of these questions are trick questions. You should read the question carefully before you actually attempt to answer. Otherwise you might end up answering on the wrong option. So you got to be careful of that. And please go through the quiz rules again if you need to. I think we can start.
Let's go.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
So that everybody is ready, set. Okay, let's hope everything is set. Matthias has gone away alone.
Sorry, it's kind of windy
And this is
here.
excited. No worries. So the list is 20 questions. 20 questions would be asked. And again, I'll reiterate, there are a couple of bonus questions. So even after a few questions, if you're still down, you can always have a chance to come back up in the rankings. And those questions are randomized, so they can pop up in any of the 20 questions. They're not in order. It can come, maybe it's the first question, maybe it's the last question, maybe it's somewhere in between. Even I can't say that.
Sorry, but these questions have quite a...
We are about to begin the World Championship, and what we're supposed to do is to react the fastest on these questions. Of course, we will. The most important parameter will be to answer correctly, and then it will be to answer as fast as possible. I'm great in answering fast, but I'm not sure I will do it correctly. And now everyone is excited to get the quiz started.
Okay.
So we are going. I will go to quiz bites to answer along. I'll try to comment and argue about my answers. I'm not sure I will get all 20 correct, but I will do my best.
Okay,
And
guys,
thank you out
so
there
here we
for
go.
watching.
The first
Oh.
RPA quiz is about to start. Read the questions carefully before you attempt.
Okay.
This is the actual quiz, guys. Please be aware, this is the actual quiz. We are starting now.
Oh, we're starting in 5 minutes. The World Championship of
Okay, the quiz has
RPA.
started.
Which of is
Good
not
luck,
a
everyone.
limitation of RPA technology?
Don't answer before, guys.
That
Don't
is
answer before.
dependence
Wait for the
on
answer.
IT infrastructure. That is a common limitation of all software project. It's not a limitation. I think that it will increase software dependency. Now we will see.
Okay, the correct answer was dependence on IT infrastructure.
We got that right.
Okay.
I didn't like this question. See
Yeah,
what
I
comes
don't
next.
Oh!
Anders is on the top. Anders. Oh, but Cabbage is again doing well. Interesting. And we have Millie. A lot of other people.
Which is the recommended for RPA in a business process? Automate as many processes. Take the one with highest ROI. I think
This is also a little bit
that
tricky.
will with the highest ROI.
Let's see if we can
ROI,
do it
that is
right.
return on investment. It will make sense to take that one.
Which answer could be correct?
And the quiz will
You gotta
continue in
carefully read
10.
the question before answering. You have to balance the speed and accuracy part.
Ooh, Cabbage is.
Okay, so removing Anders, we have Cabbage.
I'm actually in the lead of the World Championship or of RPA. Of
Okay.
course, what is the selector? That is how to identify web objects. Here, that'll be 4. That is the selector is the address of any UI element across your windows or across a web page. So 43. What you can do here is actually see where the trend goes, and if
Yeah, too easy, right? We should have made it more difficult.
if the trend is going towards a question, then we can of course answer that. But then you will not win the World Championship, but you might get a nice place. So we'll see.
Okay, not much changed. I guess this was an easy one.
the big question also. It had a lot of points.
What is the purpose of exception handling? To terminate, to skip over errors, to retry, to log errors and take appropriate actions. I'll say, of course, when you are late in replying, I think that the best strategy will actually be to take the one that people answers, because
See, people
see,
are changing options. That's the fun
this is
part.
and I think I was quite slow on this, and meaning that I will probably drop down the leaderboard and I will not win this competition.
Oh, we have a change now. Padma Kumar is at the top, and we have a tie between Sanjana and Slight Distortion. Interesting.
What is the purpose of version control? That is like OneDrive for RPA. I can tell you that.
For you?
And that is to track changes and do revisions. That is basically an advanced OneDrive for your
Shuffle up the leaderboard.
development projects, not only RPA, but traditional development as well. And we can use Git here, or
Okay, to track changes.
probably
That's
be the
why we use
most
version
popular
control.
version control
Nobody
system.
gets to
This is the
follow
World
it.
Championship. I'm just
I keep
playing along,
developers.
but apparently
Come it.
I am
Okay.
doing quite good.
Not much change, but now there's a new tie on the third place. On the second place, actually.
What is the difference between RPA and traditional automation?
What is the
Who
difference
knows?
between RPA and traditional automation?
RPA can automate more complex processes. RPA development is more difficult to learn. No, it's less accurate. Oh well, we need one. I can see that this is where the trend goes. But
Well, it could be,
I actually wasn't sure about this, so I cheated a bit and just took the answer that most people took here, which is
yeah, maybe scripts,
probably
stuff like that.
the right answer.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely it allows us.
And if you join here, this
We have
is
a competition
the
going
World
between
Championship
Sanjana and
of
Kamesh. Oh my God.
RPA.
That's a tiebreaker
We
for me.
will. Which is a common challenge? Which of the following is a common challenge faced by organizations during RPA?
Others should not be displayed there.
No, I will not be displayed. That is faced difficulty in identifying suitable processes, finding IT info to install, lack of governance. I think it's lack of governance, actually.
There's so many challenges, but which is the most?
Oh no!
Yeah.
I didn't answer. Well, that cost dearly, but I think I didn't answer. But that's how it is to be a commentary.
Now this change shuffled up certain things. Anders.
I dropped. Oh no! I was in the lead and now I'm only fourth.
The leaderboard changed a bit.
Now we will see end-to-end. That is
Should be a simple
enterprise automation, and that is we have the full package. That is enterprise automation, whereas a task automation
think
and
pretty
the
much
attended and
everybody
desktop
knows
automation
the
is quite limited with the human in the loop. And again, you can just go.
So we have 55 people.
I'm in the fourth in the World Championship, but I forgot an answer that costed me dearly. But that's okay.
Cabbage is leading. Now we have
My answer
two
will
newcomers
not count.
in the lead.
Oh well, I moved up. We'll see.
Come on, guys. There's not much difference. It is anybody's game right now in the top 10 at least.
Which of the following is a key factor to consider when selecting an RPA tool? Complexity, scalability, installation. I would say scalability. But I mean, that is a key factor. Availability of open source libraries, that will only be a key factor if you go open source. Installation side of the tool, well, if you have a very old computer, that might be an issue.
Scalability of
But
the
apart from that,
There were some questions that also made sense.
and thanks to NeoNova, and
Most
I'm only 3 points at the third place, and my answer will of course not count. Just saying again. Thank you if you joined this
at least she's not
this
at the top.
stream here. Which of the following? I'll just mute here and then I'll talk. I just need to answer. We will answer number 3, just because everyone else did, and then we can do the commentary. Welcome to the World Championship of RPA. We are halfway through the RPA World Championship, we will see that it's quite close here in top 10. We can only see the top 10 leaderboard, and I dropped, so I'm only 4th now, and that is fine. I really hope that we can get, these are all, I know a lot of these guys in top 10. Which of the following is not a common challenge faced by organization? I think it's limited availabilities of RPA vendors in the market. That is, we have so many, which is not a common challenge faced. So that has to be it. But yeah, we are quite slow here because we're also commenting, and I have fun with that. So thanks for joining if you're watching out there. We have a few shout outs in the chat. Hey. I'll just write out to Michael Komisa. Thank you, Michael. You're watching from Estonia. Which of the following is not a characteristic of a well-designed RPA process? Scalability, flexibility, modularity, or complexity? I would say complexity. So
What do you think is the answer?
we'll go with complexity. And I dropped all the way to number 8. That is fine. We just try to get all the answers as correct as possible, and I'll try to explain you what's going on here, and then we will leave the rest of these world champions to battle for the title. I'm number 10 now. That's fine. And I think we got this one right. So what is the role of an RPA business analyst in the RPA implementation process? Identify and prioritize processes for automation. Yes, definitely. Manage and maintain. I'll just quickly answer here. It will not develop, it will not train end users on the RPA system, and it will not do the maintenance of the RPA platform. So it's definitely to identify and prioritize the processes for the. Did I drop out of?
Is Cabbage a business analyst?
What's your money on? Can somebody beat Cabbage? Can somebody displace him? Sly is the closest one who has a chance. Oh, even Amarok. Oh my god. Even Amarok is here now. Okay. I see Deepika is back in the action. Nice.
Which of the following is not typical in an RPA business case? A list of. Yeah, well, we go. Honestly, my head is exploding right now, so maybe you can. That it's quite stressed here to answer these questions as fast as possible, because.
Who's gonna be on the top now?
Yeah, I'm out. That's fine. We'll just try to answer it as correct as possible, and I'll try to do my best to answer it. And a lot of these questions is not my expertise. I know a lot about the technical stuff. What is the purpose of data scraping in RPA? To extract data.
What do you think?
To encrypt sensitive data? Definitely not. To create a new database? Of course not. Data scraping is when you take data out of a web page. I think we are all, or a lot of. And by the way, where's Stine, my wife? She is not answering these ones. At least not in top 10, but she's a genius apart from that, I will say. Thank you, Stine, for attending. To extract data. I got that.
In the same place. Nobody answered on the other option.
I'm out. Again, that's fine.
So top 3 are clear now. We can see, but there's a stiff competition going on between the first and the second one. Yeah, it is anybody's game.
Gap analysis. That is, we analyze a process as it is and how it should be. That is a gap analysis. That's how we want to. That's a common approach to identifying RPA opportunities in a business process. Well, 25 says developing a. We got that right. Not a lot of people got that right. That's exciting. This. Now I moved up. Moved up to 7. I think there was a lot of people who.
So a lot of people got it wrong, especially the top guys.
These guys.
Right, as usual.
Which of the following is not a recommended best practice for RPA development? Documenting the automation
Time to still
process,
shuffle up, guys. You still have a
hard
chance.
coding all variables and values. That should be our answers. We want to use variables, so we will make it
I hope
easier to
everybody knows this,
maintain.
please,
We will
guys.
want to make it
For the
more
love of RPA, please
stable.
answer this question correctly.
So
So why is that not a recommended best practice? How
let's see if we
Because
got that
it's
right.
in
We did.
production.
Hard coding all
the easiest
When you
way
variables
push it,
is in automation is not recommended, as it can
Yeah.
lead to inflexibility and difficulty in maintaining.
dangerously
Well, I dropped a bit. Number 8. Fine.
late on
This is quite a fun quiz. I hope we have more questions. I think we only have
Okay,
like
so second and third.
3. What is
Yep,
the different
okay.
types of
3
RPA
questions
automation?
remaining, guys.
We have attended and unattended.
Very
That's definitely the answer. That will be the one we'll take. Basic and advanced. Oh, no, that is not common. Attended is when a human is involved, and unattended is
Keep
when it
trying to
run
forget, guys. You never know. People might get questions wrong.
anonymously.
Still,
So
person
that
who
is the one.
was
Oh, I forgot to answer
fastest
this one,
will
but
get some
Yes.
I was
You'll get more points. Yes.
right. So I hope you learn a lot from these streams. If you want to join, just use the link down here. You can join the next World Championship. And yeah, we're out of top 10. But yeah, we try to answer as correct as possible and do this commentary, but it's still fun. Which of the following is an example of a task that might be well suited for RPA? That will be processing invoices. So let's go answer that while we can. We forgot a few questions. That's fine for a commentary. We are not participating, and even if we had a result, it will obviously not count. Thanks to our sponsor, the UiPath community. I repeat, thanks to our sponsor, the UiPath community and Boundaryless Group.
Actually asked EQ-based questions. Yes.
So
And I actually won
now,
a hackathon because
But
of that. Well,
to use
almost.
some kind of chat.
it's very exciting. In the between 3 and 4th, we have Chapel and Amarok 4 points for getting a prize.
So those questions were asked not by the.
That is, what automation type is best suited for automating processes that require decision-making abilities? That will be
Final question, guys.
cognitive
Final
RPA.
Who's gonna be at the top? I think there's a fight for the third place. The third place is gonna be the game changer.
That will be cognitive RPA.
One
That will
answer.
be where our robot can think.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Could argue that it could also be.
All right, we have.
Let's see what the result will be. This is the final standings. That's it.
Final leaderboard is here.
The leaderboard is here.
Cabbage.
We have
Congratulations.
Cabbage.
Congratulations.
Cabbage,
As the first
world champion.
winner,
Wow.
Charbel is coming in second, and Slavish
Congratulations,
is
Cabbage.
the third prize winner. Fantastic,
Right.
guys! Big round of applause for everybody. Everybody for participating and definitely giving it your best shot. You can see your scores about how you did, and I hope all of you enjoyed this. To the winners, you can directly contact us over DMs, and maybe by today or tomorrow we'll be sharing your prizes. And thank you so much, everybody.
And this is the stream for now. Thanks for joining. This will be the first World Championship event. We will have the next 3 very shortly. So I will mute the background here, and then I'll say thanks to every one of you watching. See you soon. That's it.